Okay, so a lot of steps. Well, I guess 5 steps to this question. Um, so the first step is done properly. It says what's the domain, and then it's negative infinity to infinity. Um, that is all real numbers because domain of a quadratic function is all real numbers. Okay, so the range, close, really close. Um, so the student had already input negative infinity to 1. Seems to make sense. Um, going down, it definitely is negative infinity. That part's true. Going up, it does appear to go to 1. That part's true. The only issue is that that curve does touch 1. So it's not parentheses around that because that would be excluding 1. What you need to do is put a bracket around the the 1 to basically you're noting that 1 is included in your range. The way you had it written, 1 was excluded from your range. So a fine point, but it is nonetheless the issue with that one. So final check, we got that. I'll just go through the rest of the questions, even if you don't have questions on them, because I'm here. All right, so select the correct choice below and fill in any answer boxes within your choice. All right, the x-intercepts is or are, well, there's two x-intercepts. Um, -1 and 1. Uh, Typically, I would, like on a written test, I would want my intercepts written as ordered pairs. Look at the directions, though. It says type an integer. Use a comma to separate answers as needed. So basically saying if you have more than one answer, put a comma between them. Um, Again, in this case, the intercepts are at -1 and 1. So I'm going to type -1 and then comma 1. Should not matter the order you put them in. It should recognize both ways that would be correct. So what I'm saying is you put 1 comma -1, that should be okay as well. All right. Um, Select the correct choice, blah, blah, blah. All right, so the y-intercept is, well, the y-intercept is so 1. But there's only one y-intercept, so I'm just typing an integer on that one. Okay, check my answer on that. And then f of -2. So that's simply saying, you know, for an x value of -2, what's the y value? I might want to zoom in a little bit. All right, so an x value of -2, I'm right at this point here. So that's a y value of -3. All right, so f of -2 is -3. So -3. Let me check my answer on that. All right. And then one more, f of 2, same question. Um, what's the y value when x is 2? So also -3. Okay. All right, we'll check our answer on that. Good. Okay. Um, Let me know if you have other questions.